not day, but the next tonight and tomorrow, we're approaching, you know, must-win matches now. A lot of the players feel like they've had a lot of matches feeling like you can play a little bit carefree because everyone's going to play 15 matches. But now everyone knows the league table has been formed. Everyone knows where they're at. And what a match we've got here for you. Earl Strickland struggled with the break, but he will be breaking in rack 1.
10 US Open titles between them. Pretty amazing. And again, a dry break for Earl the Pearl.
One ball went close to the side, still a hair thin on the cue ball. He's left the shot of the 1, not easy to get on this 2 ball. He's going to try and spin round 3 rails, maybe use the 4th rail and play for the 2 in the top right. Maybe break the balls out as well. Needs to flick the 5. Oh,
beautiful.
Wow.
Did well. It's not just maximum spin that he played the shot with. It's very difficult to make that spin bite in the rail. Pacey. And he is playing 3 matches tonight. He'll look forward to that, Shane.
Yeah, also Shane's flown in from America, so he has been struggling with a little bit of jet lag. I think we've seen that on the opening 2 days, definitely. He's looked a little bit in between his game, but he knows tonight is the night he has to show up, and that's when Shane usually does. He will play a key part in all tonight's fixtures. 3 matches here on table 1.
Not even trying to get close to the 5. He could have. He's striking the ball with authority the whole week. It's just those few patches of lapse in concentration, but his cue action is very much there. You can also tell by what he's showing on the practice tables, and it doesn't count, it's just practice, but I also watched him intently in Poland, and he's looking better here actually.
This rack was all about the very first shot. Shane had a shot on the 1 ball, the 2 ball was stuck. Played a lovely shot to develop it, and then since then it's been classic SVB. 1-0.
Shane Van Boening wins the rack.
Yeah, power pull by Shane.
Thank you.
When I started playing, it was Earl Strickland in the early 90s who played that type of 9-ball, and Oliver Ortman in Europe. Same type of player. Not the best cue ball control, but very much a shot maker. Big shots, big strokes. Very intimidating to be up against.
16 players started out here this week. 16 players will also start out at the World Pool Masters May 10th through to the 13th at the Brentwood Centre in Essex. SVB, 2-time champ. He will be there trying to win it for a 3rd. Tickets are available at matchroompool.com. Make sure you get there and witness 16 of the greatest. SVB to break.
Wow.
That'll wind Earl up because the cue ball looked like it was going to go into the pocket, and a little flick at the end. We'll get another look in a moment.
Yeah, but it's absolutely no use winding yourself up over things like that. It's water under the bridge.
Fully agree, Captain.
It's 9-ball.
Yeah, these things, this is the game of pool. When you're breaking 9 balls on a pool table, you know you've no right to land on the lowest ball, or or what goes on. And I think as time progresses in a match, you can start to really wind yourself up.
Nicely done. Got that ball with outside English. Sweet. It might be an SVB clinic tonight. He's looking good. You remember that shot, the safety that he played against Melling yesterday on the practice table? I set it up a couple of times for him. I wanted to see it again and again.
Did he nail it?
Oh yeah.
We were just talking about that shot upstairs, me, Chris and Jason.
Yeah, but did he nail it? Yeah, but that's not a coincidence because he practiced that shot a lot.
Yeah, of course.
And he showed me another one where he plays a double speed.
Can you show me later?
Well, I can show you what he did.
You can't do it, is that what you're saying?
I can try.
SVB 2 racks to 0 in the blink of an eye. Earl's got it all to do. Earl Strickland sits in 11th place, just the 3 wins from 8. We're kind of feeling around the 6 win mark, 6 points may sneak you through, but someone on 6 wins last year, I think it was Lucius Yap, didn't make it with 6 wins, so...
Let's put it like this. If I were on 3 wins out of 8, I would tell myself, get 3 wins out of 7. To have a chance.
I'd say 4 if it was me.
Well, or I would tell myself, get 2 wins out of the next 4.
Yeah, I know where you're going with.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've lost 5 out of 8. You're probably feeling utter... like not good. So you need to find something positive. And if you tell yourself, win 2 out of 4 and you're in a pretty good spot, you know, it doesn't sound that bad.
You can see with Earl's break though, you can really see he's just not hitting it right. The cue ball's coming off the pack too thin. It's coming near the corner, dry breaks all over the show. Isn't a look, watch the cue ball, see how it goes low near the diamond?
The thing I noticed yesterday, so he was lost regarding the break, and then on one he had this awkward stance, and on another one he stretched his left arm. He was looking for something to make it click. But basically it's all about manipulating that one ball to the side pocket. That's thickness, speed and the amount of draw on the cue ball.
Trying to kick the cue ball in behind the 2 really, but he had a wall of balls to land behind, and you've got to be happy with the outcome. Good things was always going to come. Bit of a strange push from Shane. Kind of just got down double quick and played it. Maybe he felt Earl may whack at it a little harder.
Well, you know, Earl can get dangerous when he gets like this. They say, beware the wounded bear. When he really stops caring about anything. Nice. You saw that? Complaining, click, click, and then hit it just about perfect.
Yeah, he's really winding himself up at the minute.
He uses it as fuel.
See, pretty much every player in the tournament would be getting the short cue out now. I don't even know if Earl's brought one, to be honest. I know in the practice room yesterday he was trying to borrow Shane's, and Shane said, I'm about to play, you can't borrow mine.
Good hit. Good hit, but in today's day and age you really need to have a jump cue and be able to jump with it. Otherwise you cut yourself short. Nice.
Earl was, Shane rather, was going to get the jump cue, and I think he thought twice. I think he doesn't want to wind Earl up anymore. He had a wry smile.
Foul stroke?
Well, he should have got the jump cue. He's missed a 2-rail kick.
One game, that's all. I just don't want to get skunked. I ain't got no
skunked
luck.
Ball in hand.
is when you lose on 0. Did you know the term?
No, I know the term donut, but I've never heard that.
Oh no, skunked.
That was really funny, that the fact that Shane took 2 steps to go and get the jump cue, and he smiled and thought,
yeah, with a
better
big,
not,
with a big fat smile.
Yeah, he thought, better not.
Yeah, that's the thing. Shane normally, oh Earl. Full ball snooker behind the 4, behind the 9. This is no good.
Yeah, and if you're watching, and you do watch a lot of pool, and you see the players use the jump cue, and you wonder why we often talk about it, and And what we mean, it's just because back in the day, jump cues weren't really a thing. And obviously Earl has been playing plus 40 years. He believes in the art of kicking, playing a safety, and then you've got to come off some sort of rails and kick safe. Modern era, these jump cues, they really help the pros just jump over. So you're pretty much guaranteed a hit every time. So they feel like you're relying on a little bit of luck. So that's kind of what they mean. This is a nice shot, though. Did he get there?
Yeah, beautiful. He thrives on big shots. And it's nice to watch a player that doesn't have perfect cue ball control, but is a shot maker like he is.
Yeah, you're about to see SVB whip one in here. Watch the cue power here. He's going to draw maximum speed here. Watch the arc. Oh, he missed the 6 though. Good cue ball.
Roll over here, 9 ball.
They used to call him, like before he became the Pearl, he was the Squirrel. And you can tell why when he giggles. It sounds like one.
I don't even care if I lose. I only want one game. I don't even care if I lose, because this ain't real.
Keep talking, Earl. That might be the holy grail in this PLP. First rack on the board, trailing 2-1. Earl Strickland versus SVB.
Welcome back. Battle of the two Americans who have won 5 US Open 9-ball titles each, 10 in all. SVB's got to stay true to his game here, not get caught up in the antics of Earl Strickland, because Earl's kind of give up a little bit. SVB, he's doing okay. He's on 4 points, 4 wins from 6, and tonight's his night. He will feature 3 matches tonight, and he's got some tough matches. Obviously he's playing Earl now, then he's going to be playing Alex Pagulayan, and then he'll finish the evening off against Naoki Oi. So tough night for Shane.
Yeah, it's a good night for 9-ball pool. There's also Jason Shaw in action twice. He'll play FSR and Woodward. I'm really interested to see what Woodward will bring, because it's time now. 3 out of 8.
Yeah, 3 points from 8 matches, so 3 wins. He'll play 3rd match this evening against Jason Shaw, so it doesn't come much tougher. Shaw's looking good. Shaw's also on 5 points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players on 5 points. This is a tight leaderboard, this. SVB, maybe play a stop shot, could draw back off the top rail.
No, he'll draw back. No.
He'll draw back, will he, coach? He likes that shot though, doesn't he? No, but he does like to pull the cue ball back off the rail.
Yeah, and I saw those very dynamic warm-up strokes. I thought, he's coming.
Do you think he's got the most powerful stroke in the game? Who else would you put up there if somebody had to like draw the cue ball back off, you know, up and down the table?
Shane Boening wins the round.
3-1 for Shane. I have time, yeah? I'll tell you before the end of the match.
Yeah, have a think.
Who do you think?
I'm going to have some time as well. He's definitely there, yeah. I mean, obviously Shane, you know, he's got so much respect for Earl. Must feel a bit of a weird match for him. And so Earl's got respect for Shane, of course he has. He's a little frustrated. And I think the break shot's not helping him. I think he's frustrated with his own expectations on the break. He doesn't understand why he's not hitting it.
Yeah, and if you don't have a break in 9-ball, then you're
Strickland to break.
You're a target.
3 racks to 1.
You can't protect yourself.
Yeah, and especially when he's watching, you know, arguably the greatest breaker we've ever seen, so that's not helping. He can see he's moved over from the same. Look at the bend in his arm. He's made the one ball. Don't go in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But he's losing that cue ball, isn't he, Alex? He's just not coming back up.
Yeah, there's little like finesse in the cue ball.
Ball in hand. Please.
I haven't played this break a lot, but I would start by trying to get that mini arc around the 9 or into the 9. Just playing a cue ball, just focusing on what the cue ball does and not so much on the rest.
So for instance, if you was to go and have a little chat with Earl, you'd try and get him to aim a bit lower and start drawing the cue ball. So it doesn't spin off the second.
Play it like a billiard shot, you know, or like an artistic shot where you're basically trying to hit the 3rd diamond. His cue ball is flat. He stuns it and then reacts because of the side spin that's on it. And he's bending his front arm and he's stretching his. It's not there. It's in how good you feel the cue ball. Fast-paced around the table, SVB. He's really looking good.
Yeah, he's playing a nice relaxed game and going for his shots as he always does, and that puts him on the hill. He will be breaking for the match. Unfortunately, the nightmare continues for Earl. Just the 3 wins from 8 matches so far. He sits in 11th place. He needs wins. This is table 2. Sanjin Perlovanovic, 5 points. Sits at 4th on the leaderboard. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz is also on 5 points. He sits at 2nd, so that just tells you how well Sanjin's doing.
Yeah, but Sanjin has played 1 match less. He'll go to 6 out of 7 if he wins this. Okay, so the most powerful stroke in the game, yeah, Shane must be there. But it's also the type of game that he plays. So I'm sure many other top players could come with the same types of strokes.
Shane van Boening to break.
But he continuously plays them because he likes them, and he'll play position for it, and he'll lose the cue ball once and again. You can make a distinction between cue ball players and shot makers in 9-ball.
Look at the break though again, it's just different. Yeah, well, I was going to say he's no shot, but he actually does have a shot. Even if he can't see enough of the 2, which does look like he can go rail first. But just look at how much speed he gets on the break, which gets the balls flying all over the table. Well, this is to wrap the match up. It's there, 5-1 SVB over Earl the Pearl.
Yeah, great match, SVB, and we just got to see a glimpse of what he might have in store for us later tonight. 2 matches and the rest of this POP event.
Yeah, up next, Ruiz versus Shaw. Do not miss it after this short break.